Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Jetstream, and the key was provided by developer. I will have to check more of the recording because it's doing very strange things with resolution. For some reason the resolution is broken. When I did set it up, it made a very tiny screen, looking like the screen of a phone, and it wasn't the resolution that I set. I had to stretch the screen manually, so this is broken. For some reason this doesn't make the screen as it should. It goes into window mode, but it's not the resolution that I set. So this is broken. Audio seems to work. Basically the game is a puzzle game with 100 and more than 100 levels probably. I played, as you can see here, around well, maybe less than half of it, and I will only show you 4 levels to not break too much. I will just show you a little bit of the gameplay, how it's played. There is tons of languages, as you can see here, like 8, so that's a lot. Updates, I don't care. Progress, yes, you could reset progress. This will bring us to levels. As you can see, there is 16 levels in those two, so that's 32. There is 8 here, another 8, so that's already 48 levels. And I would have to beat 4 here to go to next step, or you can press a button and unlock them. I think there is a way to do it. There is a button for it, but I didn't check it. Where is it? Progress. Yes, you can unlock all, but I didn't. Well, I didn't use it. I just wanted to unlock manually as much as I could. So let's go to gameplay. Let's just go with first level. So our goal is to move towards the red sign, and the thing is that we will have different mechanics being unlocked while we play. And what are the rules? Well, the general rule is that we make this jet stream, and we can't go past it. So yes, now this is something I did too quickly. I already won. I will try to maybe loop it. Yeah, so if we go like this, I can't go left, right? I can't go into my own stream or up. Well, I can go up because this is actually undo. This is coming back, but I can't go past the jet stream. So I can use the jet stream in a sort of way as in Snake game. So, well, I'm not gonna do this one, even though it's obvious. Just one from each level, from each group of levels. So let's do one here. Right, this one is probably harder. Okay, so there's some mechanic here. It's gonna propel us to the direction that it's showing. So this is gonna move us left, it's gonna move us down, and we can beat it, right? Like this. There we go. So that's another mechanic. And maybe let's go to a few more. Going to third one, first level. Again, one more new mechanic. So this will be the key. The key, from what I understand, unlocks all of it. It would be nice if those mechanics were actually explained somewhere, but they are not. Yeah, so I can use my own jet stream to bounce off it, or maybe rather stop on it. Now I could go left and this would block me, but I can just go back and go for the key and, well, through the cloud and towards the end of level, right? Maybe one more from the fourth one. Maybe let's do one I didn't do. This one will be watch. There is a cloud. Cloud kills us instantly. I think they will alternate. So we could alternate like this and then go through it, right? So this is how you beat a level. That's another level. Now we have to probably somehow alternate through the clouds, right? They will change their position every time we move. They change. So we have to somehow use it to beat the level. And there is, I think, 12 or 14 mechanics. Well, it depends how you count it. Some are there in the game from the very first level. Let's check maybe once more, like second level. Let's see what's there. Yeah, there's actually nothing there. We just have to make sure that we go towards the proper position. Let's maybe see one more. Is there anything new? Yes, there is this compass. Compass stops us, right? So if you go from right, it's gonna stop us. From left, it's gonna stop us. We can't really go from the bottom, because if we go right, it will go all the way up, all the way. So we have kind of there's always a sequence, right? You can go there, and this is, let's say, good idea, good idea. Okay, we are progressing. Or we can go back and go from there. If this is a bad idea, I can go here. If this is a bad idea, I can go here, and so on. So we are slowly sequencing the solution. The sequence can be, of course, quite long, or like this one, very short, only 4 moves, but it just depends on the level. And the game kinda just looks like this. We have this plane, we move around, we go through different mechanics, we sequence our moves, and we reach the red marker, and that finishes the game. I must say that the game is pretty well done. The only problem is with the resolution, but you can manually stretch it. Actually, I was kind of rehearsing the review, and I wanted to say that this game is really well done technically, because it does what it's supposed to do. It's not a marvel in terms of being competitive to other games, especially AAA titles, but it really does the puzzle well. I would like to see more games done like this, very clearly, with most of the settings done properly. The only problem is that strange thing with resolution. I don't know why it's pretending to be a mobile game, and it's kind of treating every resolution as a screen of a small phone. This is very weird. Maybe it's a mobile port, but if not, I really don't know what's causing it. But aside from that, I really encountered no bugs. It works very fast, very smoothly, very responsively, and 100 levels for a puzzle game is really good. Maybe I will go back to a menu. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? I'm gonna leave you one level that I actually got stuck at, so you can try to ponder how to do it. I have no idea. I didn't do it. So it's done properly. It offers 100 levels like this. They can be sometimes done in a, well, probably 2 or 3 seconds if you know what you're doing, but some are definitely longer. 100 levels for a puzzle is definitely a good amount of content. It's done very well in terms of the whole gimmick, the whole idea, because it's getting more interesting when you unlock new mechanics. However, I have a problem with the price, because this is like $10. Actually, I checked even all the similar games proposed by Steam, and this is the most expensive one of all the proposed games. Some of them are even 10 times cheaper. So I really don't understand why the price. Why is it so expensive? Like, you can buy Hollow Knight for this money, and this is just ridiculous for a puzzle game. It should be like $1 or something. So it's very much overpriced, in my opinion, for what it offers. If you like this type of games, if you like this genre, and if you accept the price, or if you can get it cheap, then it's definitely a proper puzzle game. It's not that I play them. I personally don't play them, but I have to admit it's really well done. So what can I say? I would give it 6 out of 10. I think this is above average in terms of smoothness and content. I won't subtract points for the price, so I think it's above average solid puzzle game. Very well presented and well done technically. The only problem is with the resolution, but it's not a big problem. Like, now I have something that resembles a proper resolution. Let's just check the recording. Yeah, it seems okay, but actually I had to stretch manually this screen into some resolution, some random resolution. This is definitely not what I was inputting in settings, but it's, I would say, playable. Window mode is done correctly, sound is done correctly, no bugs, no crashes, so I am quite pleasantly surprised by it. The only problem is with the price, but if you accept the price, you can grab it. If not, I would wait for sale. And I would say that this is clearly a game for someone who wants to try the genre, or knows the genre and just wants one more puzzle game. It's just as good as any other selection of 100 puzzles. This is actually quite well done, because you get those new mechanics every few levels, so it keeps the game fresh. But it's not like other games don't have multiple mechanics. I'm just saying that in this one it's done kinda well. We could just say that the content is proper, right? 100 levels is what you would expect, and that's enough. But of course, it's one gimmick game, right? You have this plane, you fly around. There is this one mechanic that you can't go past your Jetstream. That's the name of the game, and it just keeps going with variety of iterations, like pretty much the entire genre. There is always some sort of idea for a puzzle, and then the puzzle is just repeated in multiple iterations. So it's done very proper for this type of games. And yeah, I can recommend it for the fans, not for everybody, because I personally don't buy those games at all. But that doesn't mean that I will say they are wrong, that they are bad. They're okay. It's just that I'm personally not interested. But if you like those games, that you should be satisfied. I would just say that this is overpriced. It's might be just my opinion, but I always compare games within a genre, and within this genre, I have definitely seen cheaper games with similar content. So I really don't understand why the price. But yeah, it is done correctly. It is absolutely playable. There is no problem with it. Just the only problem could be the genre. Like if you don't like puzzle games, you won't like it. If you do, it should be absolutely okay, just like any other average or slightly above average puzzle game. So guys, that was Jetstream. I give it 6 out of 10. Slight recommendation, buy it on sale, and I will see you guys in the next review.